amazing night as per usual. Everybody's gonna benefit.
It's time for our tale. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen. Here comes Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe. Despite being 6'5" tall, one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is gonna be a shock night.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this. But it could only happen here.
Good luck. And box.
Expecting an all-out offensive display. One punch could change everything in this battle. And there's an uppercut, a big uppercut, and his knees buckled that time. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put me on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Got him with a clean right uppercut. Neither man really defending themselves. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That counter shot lands. Whoa, Bowe took that, and he didn't take it well at all. Trying to cover up, play some defense, but he's buzzed. I don't know if he's going to survive. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and that's what he's doing here. Keep keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out. It looks like we're going to see an early night here. He is rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Bowe is dazed. Disaster averted. That's another scoring shot. And Big Daddy Bowe got rocked. How is this fight still continuing? He threw the hook, didn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, I think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long lead. Not many fights can do that.
Good left counter that lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He misses with that jab. Good counter punching. Can they figure out the combination to this second?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you, and push his own weight on him.
Perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw. Here we go to the 4th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He fails to score with that left hook. Punch, counter punch. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
How's that?
And the big fella stumbling backwards. See how good he is defensively. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though, and score with that left hand.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Beautiful counter shot. Great counter right hand there. Nice exchange here from both men. What a punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope...
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. That left hook missed. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Just misses with that big right hand. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That left counter was perfectly timed. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. There's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? Bombs away! One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those cut areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Lands with the right counter. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Counter shot with the right hand. That's a scoring left hand. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Oh, Bowe took that, and he didn't take it well at all. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That right hook catching air. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. This is a high-octane battle. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? And Bowe is dazed. And Big Daddy goes down. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering... Round 8, and we're off again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they won't shake your leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
And the big fella stumbling backwards. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice punch. Oh, Bowe took that, and what a rarity. Big Daddy Bowe is down. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. That one will count. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. punch. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. And we enter the night. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just misses. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. On the right. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
It's hard, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
In the early rounds of the fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Body work is paying dividends. You can see the stress on this fighter's face. No part of it. And here comes the 10th round. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
They defending. Nice counter. He is down hard. I don't know if he's going to beat the count here. Running out of time. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Smoking Joe may go. He was in trouble for a while there. Looks like he's starting to get his power back. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess. When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Took that and he did, and Big Daddy goes down. 2 knockdowns, each by a different fighter.
And they were heavy.
There's the bell to start round 11. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady.
And the big fella stumbling backwards. Trying to cover up, play some defense, but he's buzzed. I don't know if he's going to survive. A much better game plan here. That left scores. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive
Big Daddy in trouble. And Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. Time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.